we had this old bench in front of our window, and it's a long way from the road. So what happened? She had an idea of moving it up to the front and carry it up to the front so that I could sit there a bit and just watch people go by, you see, as I have a walk. And so that was done. It was really old tatty bench. And after about a couple of weeks, I had to go in hospital, something like that. And while I was away, when I came back, Fiona said, "Oh, you never guess what's happened to your bench." And I thought, oh dear, somebody's pinched it, you know. I thought it might get wrecked, you know. Anyway, our kind neighbours had taken it down, helped Fiona. They brought it down in under car park, stripped it down, varnished it, made it all nice, taken it back. I'd previously made some legs because it was uneven on the ground. Put it back there, you see. So when I came back, there's it's lovely. I thought it was a new bench. And now I've got two other old people, two old men and one lady come and sit on the bench sometimes when I'm not there. And another old man come and they sit together and chat. And then they say, "Oh, should we not be sitting here?" We say, "Yes, it's everybody's bench now." So it's nice, you know, that people use it.
What made you start to sit out there in the first place?
Well, it was because I was sat there and I think it was because of lockdown, and we couldn't go out then walking, could we, at the beginning? We had to mix, or we could go out. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was that plus the fact I got dementia and I had to stop. I stopped driving a few years ago because I got dementia, and it's because my daughter like, she knows when I'm right there, and my neighbours know I'm all right there, and I walk them down a bit, but I never go out of sight from that bench. And now I go out and wave, and a lot of people wave, and the lorries honk, a lot of lorries, because we're on the main road, but there's a lot of regular traffic. And it went quiet during lockdown, but some of the same people who worked there and went to work and came back the same day, some of the lorry drivers who regularly go past, they got to know me now, and they toot the horns and disturb all the neighbours. And I think it's brought other people together. And now they all come out sort of, and then we had a few waves and things, and the whole community joined in, and and they all seemed to congregate around my bench. And then it was filmed. I don't know if that was anything to do with you. It was filmed to go on the bench for what are they, local television stations or radio stations, and they filmed me, and a few people came along and they were all wanted to get in on the act, and they're all dancing about in front, you know. And I had all sorts of signs in front, like for Deep and for Alzheimer's and all local things, you know. It's only what other people, a lot of people in my place are doing this, you know, and it's nice, and we want to encourage this.
Exactly. And you're making, you're saying, all those people who are not kind of getting involved in groups and things, just what you're doing is really inspiring to
you. Yeah. And hopefully, well, the groups aren't for everybody, you see.
No, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Not for everybody. So like a one-to-one. I want to dance like this an odd time, but I wouldn't want that to be my treatment sort of thing, for on its own. I like to.
You need the group, don't you?
I come there.
Yeah.
I need to see a smiley face. That's what I